Hi, Earth signs. My name is Michelle Kelly. Welcome to This Is Your Sign. These are the career and finance messages for the month of October for all the Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. And if you guys haven't subscribed to my channel, I'm asking you to please like, share, and subscribe. And if you already have, I say thank you so much. And let's see what the divine has in store for your career and finance messages for the month of October. I was closing my eyes before your reading, and as I was shuffling, and I saw a house. So maybe some of you out there are thinking about moving, or you're going to be moving soon, but I see a house. So that is a message of I don't know what's going on with you guys, but it looks like you're going to be moving. Okay. All right. So you got deep knowing, and it's upside down. You got thinker, and you got milk and honey, which is upside down. So what this is saying is that you've been having a deep knowing about something. You know something, but you're not trusting or listening to yourself, or you haven't been able to. But this is like you're contemplating, you're thinking about it, and maybe this is just like, okay, this is your message and sign. It's time to start taking action and start working on what you think you really want to do. And this is saying you think your finances are going to be turned upside down, and maybe they are for a little bit of time, but nothing is forever. And the only thing that is constant is change. And a lot of times what we're so worried about, the worst case scenario, it usually never happens. So let me dive a little bit deeper and see what this says for your messages. But this is like, you guys, you're your own worst critic, and you're so hard on yourself. And I'm sorry for whoever made you doubt and second guess yourself constantly, because this is saying that you can start trusting yourself, and you can start believing yourself, and having other people second guess themselves as a way for you to feel comfortable is no longer working for you anymore. And that I do know without a doubt. So this is saying as you begin to believe and trust yourself, that you will start to believe and trust other people. And I'm telling you, most people are not out to get you and not out to hurt and harm you ever. Most people are constantly thinking of themselves, and it's not to hurt or harm you. It's a way to protect themselves, and it has nothing to do with you. And if people are trying to intentionally hurt and harm you, it's because they are so spiritually disconnected that they are not capable of helping you. And that is all that means. It does not mean it's a reflection of you or what is wrong with you. So it says intuition, listening to the oracle within, empathy, hypersensitivity. It says you are on empath overload and need to get grounded again. So tune out for a bit. Hypersensitive, you are suffering from psychic exhaustion. The signal's a time for recharging your batteries. Set energetic boundaries. Take a salt bath. Empty your mind. Get back to you. It is not a time to be too open. Soon enough, you can let your guard down. Right now, you need self-care and self-love. It's your time to say, no, thank you. Not fuck you. No, thank you. To anyone in your life who exhausts you, won't that feel good? So this is saying, okay, guys, so I want to tell you a little story. So when I was younger, I was like, fuck you. And then when I was like in my 30s, I learned to say, no, thank you, fuck you. And then now in my 40s and late 40s, I'm learning to say, thank you, no, thank you. And I'm getting rid of the screw you and the fuck you, because guess what? It doesn't feel good. I used to think if you were an asshole, it was my job to let you know that you're an asshole, which totally turned me into an asshole. So this is saying because you think somebody's making you second guess or not trust yourself, that it is your job to go back and let them know that. This is saying this is not your job to do that. Your job is to find yourself, get right with yourself. And how you do that is honestly, you get out in nature, you start walking, you start hiking, you start grounding yourself, maybe take a yoga class, maybe learn how to meditate. They have it on YouTube. Start journaling, start writing down your thoughts, even if they seem crazy. Just start doing things, start coloring, start doing art, anything that makes you feel good, things that you like and you enjoy. And the only way to find out what you like and enjoy is to try different things. Do whatever you can, whenever you can. If there's an activity that you can go to, if you like listening to music, if you like playing the guitar, if you like singing, it's saying do all the things that make you feel good. And it's not selfish. And it's saying ground yourself. So start trusting that you need to get back to yourself and who you are. And as you are able to do that, I promise you that you're going to get out of just thinking about stuff over and over again in this mental masturbation, which is awful. And when you're doing other things, it distracts you for a little bit. Not that it totally goes away, but anything you can do to get out of your head, it's a start and it's a practice. And I'm asking you guys just to practice. You need to heal. And doing things that you think other people want you to do is making you extremely unhappy. And I know without a doubt, 100%, God wants you to be happy. And hurting and harming yourself does not make God happy. So, thinker, essential meaning, strategy, being analytical and logical. So it's saying calculated action is called for. It's important to sit down and plan a strategy. Focus on the steps you're going to take to claim your prosperous life. Lists are your friend now, so get out your journal, write down what you're going to do today to signal the universe that you're serious about attracting abundance. Your plans and strategies will yield wonderful results. Remember, your most effective strategic partner is spirit. You will win this game, and your triumph will be for the highest good of all. So this is saying, guys, maybe you are analytical and logical and you're good at writing lists and you're great at planning, and that is your gift. If anybody has told you that's not your gift, I'm letting you know that is your gift and it comes easy to you. And just because it's your gift and comes easy to you does not mean that you don't need help or suggestion from other people. And it's great to have other opinions, and it doesn't mean you have to take them, but it's saying try and be open, and you don't have to do everything by yourself on your own. No man is an island, and you're not meant to be. And to cut yourself some slack and have a little bit of fun, because when you are strategically thinking and logical and doing this over and over again, you're not having fun. You miss peace, you miss joy, and you miss love. And we need to have all of that. We need to have all of these things in our life, and not one or the other. So I'm inviting you to get in touch with yourself. And it's a practice. It takes time. And I'm asking you to go easy and be kind to yourself as much as you can. And as you're able to do that, you're going to be able to be kinder for others. So you guys, I'm wishing you that you're able to do what you're here meant to do. And the next one is milk and honey, and it's upside down. So it says the taste of prosperity, opportunities born of authenticity, nurturing abundance, trusting your needs will be met. And you know, you guys, a lot of people are taught, if it's meant to be, I have to make it freaking happen or I'm never going to get it. And I'm here to tell you, what is meant for you is meant for you. And you don't have to work so hard to make things happen. It is exhausting and it is tiring you out. And it is time for you to allow God, Spirit, the divine, to drive your car, your bus, your shift. You need a break. You need a break, and you need to stop trying to do everything on your own and by yourself. You're not meant to do that. So this is saying a nameless unease compels you to turn your pleasure and comfort as a means to escape what's really going on. It works in the moment, but only fleetingly. Before the feelings return and you need to re-up, you're exhausted, feeling worse than before. You might continue struggling, or you may see the light and choose to surrender to Spirit. Now is the time for practicing extreme self-care. If you can, do so before you engage in behaviors you regret later. You are so loved and so cared for. Feel love and compassion for yourself. Turn your troubles over to the divine for healing. That's all that counts right now. You guys, I am crying when I'm reading this for you, because it's like you don't believe that people love you or that you're worthy of love. And that is such bullshit, and it is so not true. So even if you don't believe it for right now, I'm asking you to believe that I believe. I believe that you are worth it. I believe you are worthy of love. I know that God wants the very best for you all the time. He does not want you to hurt or harm yourself for money or for any other reason. And I'm asking you to trust and hang in there and to start doing things that bring you joy and give you peace, and stop trying to guard and protect yourself. You're exhausted and you don't have to do it. And the sign behind me says, create what you wish existed. And I feel like that is a sign for all of you to read over and over again, that you need to create what you wish was here for you, or was here for you when you needed it. And that is your job. And that is part of why you are here. You are here to create something that you desperately needed and did not exist, or something that you wish is available for you right now and doesn't exist. And that is part of why you're here, is to help create that. And as you are creating that, that is going to bring you joy, that is going to bring you abundance, and that is going to bring you closer to God. And you know, I was at a spiritual retreat years ago, and the priest said, do you want to see God? And I was sitting in stadium seating, and he said, look in front of you, look behind you, look to your left, and look to your right, and there he is. And everywhere I looked, I saw people. And I saw that God is in people. And everywhere I go to see people, I see God. So God is in people, and if he's in people, God is in you. So I hope that helps. Part of this is we're here to get a connection to ourselves, to God, and to others. And as we do that, we are just packing our bags to get ourselves home to a Father who loves us. That's all you're here to do. So I'm here to help you pack your bags. And you really don't need anything to take home to somebody who already loves you. You have enough just the way you are. So the next one is words of abundance. Conscience, consumer. I don't know why I'm crying doing your reading. You guys are just I'm so sad right now. It's like I can feel what you guys are feeling. And you are loved and you are worthy of love. And I don't know who needs this, but I can feel your pain. And it's real, but it's being shed. And it's being shed for you when you can't do it for yourself. It will be shed for you. And it's not saying it's not going to suck, and it's not going to feel shitty, and it's not going to feel bad. But after, you're going to feel relief and release, and you're going to be okay. And as you're okay, you're going to help guide other people through it too. So, you guys, this is such an emotional reading. It's like I can feel you guys. I can feel all of the earth signs right now, and you guys are hurting, and I feel it, and it's being released, because as I'm doing this, I'm starting to feel better. So as I'm starting to feel better, I'm sensing that hopefully you guys are starting to feel better too. But the next ones are words of abundance. You have the ability to instantly manifest abundance by choosing powerfully positive words. Always describe your own and the world's economic situation in a loving and optimistic terms. And that is what you attract for yourself and others. So it says, you guys, you are so powerful, and the words that you use, affect people a lot more than you know. So this is saying that you are able to be kind and loving to people when it comes to money. But you are going to attract that for yourself too. And it says you have the ability to instantly manifest abundance by choosing powerfully positive words. So I'm going to give you a mantra to say, money flows to me with grace and ease. So I want you to continue to say, money flows to me with grace and ease. And just start to incorporate that, and maybe write it down on a piece of paper somewhere, and just keep it, and just keep telling yourself that, and spread that, and tell that to other people. And I think the more you start to open yourself up to believing that the more that will happen for you. Fake it till you make it. Even if you don't believe it, do it anyway. Conscious consumer. It says you have the power to heal and help the world with your decision to buy only products and services that are ethical and environmentally friendly. As a conscious consumer, you choose to invest in a fair trade or organic goods. You live simply, and you purchase only that which you need. So this is saying that you're a conscious consumer. You guys are realizing that you don't need as much as you thought you did. And as you're able to do this, you have to be a millennial watching this, because you guys are awesome conscious consumers. You guys are like, you're teaching me how to live and how to be different, and I don't need as much as I thought. And when you live healthier and with less, you're able to experience more. And the next one says, take a divinely guided chance. All positive change and successful ventures involve a degree of risk, and you are ready to follow your divine guidance to new territories. As you leave behind which is comfortable and familiar, but no longer appropriate for you, you make room for new and more meaningful opportunities. As you leave behind that which is comfortable and familiar, but no longer appropriate for you, you make room for new and more meaningful opportunities. So this is saying, guys, that experiences are going to mean more to you than material objects. And I feel like that's a transition. If you grew up with no money, you have to go through, you think you need money in order to be happy. And that's okay. That's part of your process. People who grow up with money, they already realize it's not money that's going to make me happy. So I feel like sometimes they have a little bit of a head start because they know it's not money. They know it's more of the experience. So we are all just trying to get to our authentic self, to get to God, and to show people how we did it, how we're doing it, and how it's being done. And that is all. And this is saying, enjoy your life, trust yourself, trust your experiences. You don't have to have it all figured out. It is being figured out for you. And the sooner you're able to trust and believe that, the better you're going to feel and the smoother your ride is going to be. But it's okay if it's bumpy. We all have to go through bumpy rides, and everything isn't perfect, and you're allowed to make mistakes. So this is your sign, signing off for all of the earth signs for the month of October. I wish you guys peace. I wish you guys love, and I wish you guys to start trusting yourself. Thank you. And please like, share, and subscribe.